Chris from quiltfabric.com, and I'm going to show you a better way to make half-square triangles. I realize that I have a pet peeve about this because my mission in life is to make everybody quilt. You know, let's teach the world to quilt. And these days, because some of the pioneers of quilting revival have retired, a lot of people are self-taught, and some of the patterns these days are showing people a way to make half-square triangles that, while it works, is really inefficient. And I don't like inefficient because there are way too many quilts to make and way too little time to do them. So when I talk about half-square triangles, I mean these cute little things. And this quilt has a lot of them, and if I had made them this other way, it would have taken me forever, but there's much faster ways. So let me show you what I'm talking about. The most popular method these days is to take your two triangles, two squares, put them together. They tell you to draw a line diagonally, and then they tell you to sew a 1/4 inch on either side. And over here, and then to cut there, and then you magically get two half-square triangles, here and here. But if you only get two at a time, it's going to take you forever to do something like this. So let me show you one of many ways to do this faster. There will be other videos with other ways. There is a tool called a 6-inch bias, and it was invented, I believe, by Marcia McCloskey, and it will cut half-square triangles very easily. So what you do is, on the inside it has directions with the details, but basically it will tell you what size strips to cut to make what size finished triangles. And in a nutshell, what you do is you take your two rectangles of fabric. Usually fat quarters might be smaller, but anyway, I've got two fat quarters here just to show you. Put them right sides together, and then you start cutting them in diagonal lines, 45-degree lines. So I've got my 45-degree there, and you cut them apart. And then you go over here another 3 inches or whatever it tells you, and you cut them apart. So you end up with all these strips, and then you rearrange them and put them back together. So it's going to look more like this when you rearrange them and sew them back together. And then you take this cool little thing and you put it on the corner. I guess I need to have it this way to start with. Put it on here. Can you see this? And we got the diagonal line on the seam here. And then I just cut and cut. And the first one, oops, I hate when I do that. First one I'm going to have to turn around the other way and trim it. So say I wanted 2 inches. But then I can just keep going. I just keep putting this on the diagonal line, cut, 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 cut. And I'm going to get about 35 out of this piece. And the wonderful thing about these, especially if you used your best press starch when you made this, is that these suckers are starched and stiff, and you sew them together and it's just beautiful, and you'll have a ton done. Now if you're going to do something scrappy like I did here, I actually stacked up about 6 different fat quarters at a time, sliced through them all, rearranged them, sewed them back together, so that then when I was cutting with this, I got all kinds of various ones. But I did it all at one time. It was so much faster. So we sell these bias square rulers on our website. I guess it shows up better with this. And if you get one by the end of May 2015, I will send it to you free shipping, because I really don't want you wasting your time doing it this way. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.